What's up, everybody? I'm Duncan Deep, and this is an exciting day. A whole load of Sun and Moon news has hit, and it didn't seem like too much news just based off of the trailer, but then we got a whole load of news on the website as well, so I'm going to try and put it all in one place for you guys and break it down for you. First things first, the legendary typings. What is going on? Solgaleo is a steel psychic type. Nobody, I don't care who you were, nobody saw that coming. No fire typing for the Sun Lion legendary. Along with its stats, we also learned about Solgaleo's ability, Full Metal Body. This is just a renamed Clear Body. It prevents any opposing Pokemon from lowering your stats with either abilities or moves. Finally, with Solgaleo, we learned about its signature move, the Sunsteel Strike. This move was not resisted by Salamence, so before anybody goes any further with their speculation, it is not a fire-type move in any way. It's probably a pure steel-type move. When I saw the name, I myself was hoping for a dual fire-steel type move, similar to how Flying Press is a fighting flying move, but there is no such luck. This attack does, however, disregard the target's ability. Think of it as having a built-in mold breaker on this attack, which is crazy powerful. For those of you on Team Moon, we have lots of details about Lunala. It's a ghost psychic type Pokemon with Shadow Shield, which is basically a renamed multi-scale. So unfortunately, our cover legendaries don't actually have new abilities. They have renamed old abilities. But multi-scale is a great ability which halves any damage that your Pokemon takes when it is at full health. I have no idea whether Lunala's signature move of Moongeist Beam, which is an awesome name by the way, is psychic, ghost, or both. All that we do know is that it was super effective on Gengar, and it also disregards the target mon's ability, just like Sunsteel Strike. These attacks seem super powerful. If they have a high base attack stat, they are going to be great attacks. Solgaleo seems to be physical just because there is a physical impact on his signature move. Lunala seems to be special. It is a beam after all. I can't confirm this. This is just based off of my previous knowledge of Pokemon and the look of these attacks. Next up, we have some professor information. Kui is our new professor. Harla, who gives you the starters, is either a second professor in the game, or he is not a professor at all. So previously, he was called Professor Harla in the previous leaks, and we thought that he would be the professor who gives us our starters. Now, it might just be Harla, or he's a second professor, but the primary professor of the game is Kui, who mentions that our region is chock full of nothing but rare Pokemon. Now, we do know that this game is not going to be like Black and White, and that we are going to have some old Pokemon in the region, as you can see from a Slowpoke in one of the Japanese trailers, and a Pikachu in the bottom right, which I will talk about later. I am personally, though, hoping for a huge number of new Pokemon. I really want at least 120 new Mons. I know it seems greedy, but it needs to revolutionize the meta, and it's Gen 7. Give us 120 new Mons. Gen 6 did not have enough new Pokemon. Kukui is not a lonesome professor, though. He has an assistant who was revealed in this trailer. Her name is Lily, and my theory is that she's going to be one of our rivals. Our rival was confirmed in one of the Japanese trailers, which is how, but there is a current trend of having multiple friendly rivals rather than a single antagonistic one, and I think that Lily fills the role of our second rival perfectly. We also have some new information about the Alola region. As I previously theorized, it is made up of multiple islands. There are 4 islands with a few mini-islands associated around them, and confirmed on the Pokemon website, 1 man-made island. Now, my theory is that that man-made island is this central island here, and that is the Pokemon League. So that's my personal theory. It's not something that we have any proof for. It's just what I believe. We also had a big announcement, which a lot of people were very excited about, which is Rotom-Dex. Now, the question is this a new Rotom form that can battle, or is it just the new Pokedex? It says that it's a new way for humans and Pokemon to communicate, and I really do feel that it's just going to be a Pokedex skin rather than a new battle form, because who is going to hand you a battle-ready Rotom at the point that you get your Pokedex in the game, and then also say, yeah, when it faints, you can't use your Pokedex anymore because your Pokedex is unconscious. I don't think it makes much sense. So I really believe that this is just going to be a Pokedex skin, but I am holding out just an inkling of hope that they will also give it to us as a battle-ready form. Maybe you need to unlock its battle potential later in the game or something similar. Talking of the new Rotom-Dex, there is also a lot of information in one of the Japanese trailers about what our bottom screen is going to look like. It's going to be outlined by the Rotom-Dex, and then it's going to be a very advanced looking map, which appears to be an upgraded version of the Poke Radar, because we can see a creature symbol on the bottom screen, and then a searching screen for that Pikachu I was talking about earlier, which makes it very clear that you will be able to find Pikachu at some point in this game. Big surprise there. As well as this Poke Radar function, the Pokedex does appear to have a whole bunch of other features, one of which seems to be a QR feature, where you scan QR codes in order to read a Pokemon's Pokedex data, and it will then explain where you can find it in the region. Talking of regions, this Pokedex will be split into 2 regions at the very least, the Alola Pokedex and the Melee Pokedex. I have no idea what Melee is, whether it's another island, whether it's another area, or whether it's just Pokemon from everywhere else. Is yet to be seen. A few other tidbits of information. We have a new bracelet in the artwork that looks very different from the Mega Bracelet. Possibly a Pokemon synchronization bracelet, or just a new Mega Bracelet design. It could be either. The diamond in the bracelet is the same as the diamond from the Japanese logo for Sun and Moon. Japanese trailers also show a beach at sunset. It seems to be the same beach that is later walked on during the day. Is this beach at sunset just a cutscene, or is this the reintroduction of the day-night cycle? I don't know which it is. I'm really hoping for the latter, however. This is further supported by the fact that in Lily's introduction in the Japanese trailer, it is shown during the day. However, Lily's introduction in the English trailer is shown at night. Finally, a little bit of information about our starter Pokemon. Unsurprisingly, Rowlet has the Overgrow ability, Litten has Blaze, and Poplio has Torrent. Hopefully, the hidden abilities will be a little more exciting. But that's it for Pokemon news for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like, share it on Twitter, things like that. I tried to get all the information in one place for you, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright then, guys, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, you can click up here to see more videos of this type on my channel. If you want to check out something else a little bit different, then you can click down here. And if you want to see everything that I upload, you can click the subscribe button right here.